welcome to the Great Margarita Hunt. We are in January of 2025 and on our search or hunt or delivery of 25 margaritas for 2025. And this is number 4. Well, it's actually technically going to be 4 and 5 because we're going to make 2 versions of a Bloody Maria. And so one of the things we did in our last one was just giving you the idea that anything you would have put vodka in for a cocktail, you probably can use tequila for. And today we're going to use Mar Azul Habanero. We had Suzanne Sutton on about October, I think it was October of 2023, and she is the owner of Mar Azul out of San Antonio, and we've tried lots of theirs. We really enjoy it. We think it's a good additive-free tequila, and we really appreciate that, and we like the flavor. So today we're going to use basically it's a Bloody Mary or a Bloody Maria. We're going to make using Mar Azul. We're going to try it 2 different ways. The first way is going to be the way Susanna did with us, and that is going to be with 4 ounces of tomato juice, any kind of tomato juice. And so I am going to use this. You know what? I'm going to have to put on glasses because the light out here isn't so great. I love the tops to these shakers because they actually have measurements inside. But here we go, 4 ounces. I probably could have seen, let me see if I can get it. Okay, yeah, I got it. 4 ounces of tomato juice. Here we go. Put that in. And 2 of the Mar Azul Habanero. Now this is not so hot. I mean, it's good. Oh, you know what? We left the cellophane on. I mean, the little stripe on it there. This hasn't even been opened. This is not our first bottle. Okay, let me see if I can get this out. Do not try this at home. This is not the safe way to do this. Let's see if I can get it now. I got it. Okay, so we're going to use 2 ounces, and I'm just going to use this for, oh no, you know what? I got my shaker here. Might as well do it. Yeah, 2 ounces right there. I like this. I'm not used to trusting it, but I like it. Okay, 2 ounces. And we're going to use, I think it is just a 1/2 ounce of fresh squeezed lime juice. So I'm going to just take a 1/2 lime and squeeze it directly into my shaker. Here we go. Now, the question here is to salt or not to salt. I like salt on the rim of my margaritas. So in this case, it's a Bloody Mary, and I've been served Bloody Marys with salt on the rim before. Ooh, did that get you? It almost got me. Okay, here we go. I'm going to put a little bit of salt on the rim. I think of both of these because we're going to try 2 different ones. Here we go. So we've got this first one that we're making the way, and this one is our glass. You can't see it in this, but it says the Great Margarita Hunt on it. Whoops, and I'm going to put a little bit of that in salt. Here we go. And then I might as well, since we're at it, go ahead and do this one because this is going to be the one we make with the Zang mix. And I wanted to see which one I was going to like best. Okay, so we've got 2 glasses ready. I'm going to keep this one for the Mar Azul. And you'll see, what do you put in your Bloody Mary? In our case, Bloody Maria. We put celery. In fact, some of my closest friends are aware that I am pretty insistent about getting celery in a Bloody Mary. That's a conversation for another time, or if you comment below and ask me about it, I might go ahead and tell you. But it's kind of a funny story. But I really like celery, and I like those Bloody Marys that have all those fun things in it, like peppers and celery and bacon. So today, we're going to have celery and bacon. But I like all the other stuff. They'll put like cocktail onions and baby corn and all kinds of stuff. I like those things. It's basically brunch in a glass, and I really like that. Okay, so in this case, I am going to put some ice in my glass. Whoops, I'm having a hard time pulling out the ice in my glass, but I'm going to put some ice in my glass. There we go, that's better. And I'm going to pour this in. Let me get my next glass out of the way. Here we go. I could have just used the, ooh, isn't that pretty? Now, imagine it's brunch. You want something good to serve your friends or just serve yourself. Okay. I can't wait. All right, look at this. So I've got some bacon. This actually is applewood bacon with celery in it, and I've got a little pick in it. Oh, I want to try it, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. I'm going to go ahead and do the Zang. Now, this is actually Zing Zang, and this is a classic mix. Oh, I know what I wanted to tell you. For this one, this is straight up the way it is. We're going to taste it like that, but I also brought with me some Tabasco and some Worcestershire sauce, because a lot of times that's what we would have put in with the tomato juice, but I first wanted to do it the way the Mar Azul one was first, and then when I taste it, we'll see if we want to add a little something to it. But okay, so let me move on to the next shaker. And on this one, we're going to use, this is the Zing Zang Bloody Mary mix, and I'm going to take this and pour in, again, same thing. I'm going to use 2.5 ounces this time. Wait a minute, 2.5 ounces of tequila. I'm going to use 3.5 ounces of the Zing Zang mix. So 3.5. This one you're going to have to eyeball the 3.5, but I can figure that out. 3 and halfway to 4. There you go. So I'm going to put in 3.5 of the mix, and I'm going to put in 2.5 again of the Mar Azul Habanero. I want to balance that out. Okay, to be honest with you, that might be closer to 3, but it's not going to hurt me. So I think we're going to go with it anyway. Oh, this smells so good. I like this way better than the Ghost. If you've ever tried the Ghost tequila, I love this Mar Azul Habanero. A lot better. And this just needs a squirt of lime in it. Like, literally just a squirt of lime. You could have put it in the glass as well. And did I already? No, I didn't put ice in there already. So I'm going to put some ice in just to shake it up. And in this case, I'm just going to use the ice that I'm putting in my shaker. Pour it in. It's going to have all that good flavor. Because Zing Zang has done all the work for me with the tomato mix, right? Or mixing up the mix. And then we're going to use, what are we going to use? This was for the tomato juice. Yeah. But you could also put it in the Zing Zang. Zing Zang should have a little bit of zing to it, but if it doesn't, we'll add the Worcestershire sauce and the Tabasco sauce. So here we go. We got it. I think it's ready. Okay. Now, I'm going to just pour this with the ice straight in this time. Here we go. Another glass. Looking good. And same thing. I've got bacon and celery to put in it. Happy day. And now we get to try. Oh, you know what I forgot? On this first one, pepper. On the Mar Azul one, we would put some pepper in there. Just a little bit. Just to give a little spice. Okay, so this is the Mar Azul one that had the tomato juice, some lime juice, and tequila, habanero tequila. Well, that's really good. It's not too hot at all. So if you were someone who wanted some more heat, you could take, or a little more flavor, you could take just a little bit of Worcestershire sauce, and I would shake it up in there too, but you can add a little bit right here, just a couple drops. And then if you wanted a little bit more in there, add some Tabasco sauce, however much that makes you happy. And then I'm going to use my celery to stir it up with that bacon. And yes, I'm going to eat the bacon too. Okay, and then mix that up. That's pretty close to perfect right there. All right, so here we go. This is the one with the 3.5 ounces of the Zing Zang Bloody Mary mix and 2.5 ounces of the tequila habanero. Here we go. You know what? I think I might like that one. Oh, those are our dogs. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to find a place without so much salt on here. You know what? I'm going to add this Tabasco to this. This is the Zing Zang. Now, of course, everyone has their own flavor profile. Here we go. I did put a little lime juice in there too, didn't I? And a little bit more Worcestershire, just to mix that up in there, just like I did the one. Because I love the habanero from Mar Azul. Let's try this. I like that better. I like it better with the Worcestershire, even with the Zing Zang. So I would say it's kind of your choice. Personally, I probably like the one with the tomato juice the best, but the Zing Zang would make it easier if you just wanted to throw in your tequila. And then if you want it a little spicier, add in your Tabasco. Now this looks normal, doesn't it? I have one in each hand. I'm going to pick one and share the other. But I hope you enjoyed these. Remember, try to replace the vodka in the cocktail recipe with tequila. And in this case, for the Bloody Mary, the Mar Azul Habanero is the one. Until I see you again, the hunt continues.